Welcome to the stream today. It is Thursday. We are live from Vienna, and I am very, very excited to be able to put in a full poker session today. We're going to be playing the early edition of the Thursday Thrill. It's a 215 knockout. Should be really fun. And the mini version of that, which I think is 22. You know, the things, man, the things. So let's jump into the session. Open, get a call. We see a 4-5-6. Not a very good board for us. They're going to hit a lot more than this than we do. Wow. Okay, sweat this in the bounty. We have aces. We do have the 10s covered, I believe. And we're going to scoop the money. And we do get the knockout as well. 250 coming our way, which is sweet. We turn a king up here, so let's bet on the turn. About 1,400. Can we value bet this king here? I think I'm going to go for a check call. If we bet and they shove, it's really difficult. We don't know if they're going to bluff or not. If they never bluff, then it's a huge mistake to check, you know? Oh my goodness, ace-king. We have ice-queen. Val bluffer, biggest D of the day yesterday. On our left. Ace-king against threes. Oh no. Val has stolen our big 22. It's dead. So March, I'm not going to be playing a ton of online poker in March, actually. I'm going to be playing a ton in February, like every day. And then a ton in April. But in March, I'm going to PokerStars meeting in London, Isle of Man. I'm going to Rosvadov. I'm going to Panama City PokerStars Championship. And then I'm doing the stream boat in the St. Kitts in the British Virgin Islands. And then I'll be back on like the 29th or something like that. So most of March is traveling around, meetings, live tournament stops and stuff. Let's go over here to the big 22. We see a shove for 4 big blinds, a call in the small blind. We call in the big blind and we flop 2 pair. Can we hold? No, we can't. Aces and kings. Ayah, counterfeit. I'm calling the all-in here. 9s against ace-8 against 5-4 in the turbo. And unfortunately, ace-8 is going to take us out there. Let's see if we can get some more chips going with the ace-9 against king-10. Hold it! Gotta dodge a lot! There we go. 6,600. We're back in the turbo. Never a problem, man. See a shove against 23 big blinds and 16 big blinds, and we have the ace-5 offsuit, which is quite close. The thing is, I think they're just going to min-raise most of their strong ace-x. So we're going to see like ace-8, ace-7, ace-6 do this, but we're mostly going to see broadways, and then we're going to see like 6s through deuces do it. So I think we have enough equity here to call. It is right on the line, I think. They have 3s. We have a flip. Aces! Ace! Ace! No! How do we dodge? How do we dodge that? Or how did they dodge? We call in the big blind, and that is a pretty good flop for the queen 7. We're pretty short here, 16 big blinds, and also there's bounties in play, so our opponents are going to get it in with a lot of hands here. Like any jack is going to want to get it in the spot, and of course all the draws because of our bounty in play. So we'll check raise and feel pretty comfortable about it. And we are against jack 8. No, 2 pair. Queen here 7. Oh my goodness, no. They flop at the 2 pairs. So sick, man. So sick. 6 away from the money. We have kings, guys, in the 22 turbo. 6 away from the muns. Let's get there, man. Kings against ace-9 holds. Hold, we're on the bubble, holds. Let's go. Got him. Got him. 20K. We are in the muns. $44 locked up. It feels good, man. It feels good. Ace-jack here. We see a min-raise, a call, and a call. I'm going to squeeze. We're very likely ahead of these two for just calling pre-flop. We do have to worry about this opponent a little bit, but there's so much money in the pot that it's going to be a profitable squeeze spot. Fortunately, the big blind re-squeezes, so we're likely behind that. And we get a call here, so we're probably behind. Every once in a while, people are just going crazy, but 10s and 8s. Okay, we're flipping, and that's straight. Don't pair the board. Let's go. Boom. 9,000 coming our way. I like it. 6s, we're in a tough spot. Raise an early position. Don't know anything about this opponent. I don't recognize their screen name. Tight fold. And a shove for 33K through 3 people. This is close. This is close with the A7, man. I think we have to call against the Supernova. They're going to have a ton of broadways. They're going to have a ton of small pairs. I don't know if they're shoving ace-king, ace-queen with 17 big blinds. Usually I think they just raise call. So I think our hand is a little bit too strong to fold here. It's ace-8. That is unfortunate. Chops! Give us a chop! No! Rip our own, guys. We're out in 20th place for 52.70. If you plug that one into the math machine, we're definitely calling. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that everyone is playing math machine-wise, but I do think against that opponent, we have to make a call there. King 7 suited. We raise this up on the button. Call on the small blind. We flop at a flush draw. A flop at a flush draw, which is good. We're going to bet a third. They're going to have some queens in their range for sure. But at the same time, most of the time, they're going to miss this flop. And if they have a hand, let's say they have like queen jack suited or something, right? Like king 7 of spades, the overcard, and the flush draw is like doing quite well. With how much money in the pot, it's already profitable to get it in for 14,600. So I feel pretty comfortable in the spot. We do get check raised to 2,600. The only thing that really sucks is when we're against the ace-high flush draw. I'm going to start with a float here. And a bet of 4,700 here. I think calling again is going to be a good idea. We don't have quite the direct odds to make our hand, but at the same time, sometimes they shut down on the river, and we make the best hand. Or shut down on the river, we get to bluff, or we make the best hand. And we make the best hand here, so that's cool. And there's some implied odds of potentially we can get paid when we make a flush, which hopefully is the case here. Because my toes are cold. It's 10-5, alright. They were full of crap. We caught them in a lie. Tough spot with the eights. We raise, goes call, 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 and then they lead in the big blind. Really gross, actually. So we need 33%, which I think we're going to have even 5 ways here. I think we're going to be doing better than that with the overpair and the flush draw. They just had the nut flush draw and an open ender here, so we had 40%, which is profitable. They are going to make a flush and a straight. So congratulations on your double success, my friend, and taking our chips. Queen 10 suited, we're going to raise, pretty deep stacked. Get a 3-bet out of the big blind to 600. We're going to call, I think, 360 to win 960, getting a pretty good price. They do have a stack size where they're going to get it in a lot of the time, but Queen 10 suited is too strong to fold here. And flop it to 10 and get it in. They're going to have jacks, queens, kings, aces. That is 24 combos of overpairs and the 1 combo of set, so 25 combos that really crush us. I guess 8s too, so let's call it 28 combos. They'll have ace king of hearts, ace queen of hearts, and maybe ace jack of hearts. 31 combos, but then think about their bluffs, right? They're ace kings, they're ace queens, they're ace jacks that don't have the spade draw or just have like 1 spade, so pretty clear spot to get it in. They do have kings with the king of spades. We need a queen or a 10. Important to know as well, like when we're behind against those 31 combinations of hands, we're not dead. We're just behind. We still have percentage chance to win. So it's not like, oh, you're behind, the hand is over. Go to the kings and call the shove and the 11 rebuy. This is sick. Can we hold for 38.5? Can we hold? Oof. Oh, we dodged the world. Let's go. 38.5. That's a big one to win, guys. 11 to 22. I like it. Just shove here. 14 big blinds. Not a spot where we want to raise call or raise folds. So I'm just going to move all in with the suited Broadway hand. And we flop a 10. They have an ace, though. Oh, we have a straight. Never mind. Straight is good. Let's go. 43K. I didn't see it. Wow, my thumbnail is really just beautiful. All right, interesting. Queen 9-6 3-ways. Let's bet. About 8,000 here. And a shove. And they're going to have some slow plays here. This is actually pretty brutal, but getting 2 to 1. We need to win like 30% of the time to break even. I think our king-queen has more than 30% on average. We are going to see aces and kings and 9s and 6s sometimes. But then, of course, we're just going to hit the queen! The queen! Oh my god! The queen! The triplement against the king-king. Let's go. We're in 2nd place. What are the chances? Small. 4% on the turn. 8% by the river. That's what the chances are. We're super lucky today, Chet. Let's go. I have $82 tickets for PokerStars qualifiers for a live event in Rosvadov. Gonna be doing those, doing some giveaways. I'm not sure how yet, but that'll be coming up. We're gonna be doing a $500 tournament for viewers because I won $500 to give away to you guys in the Bahamas. So that's gonna be coming up. Ace jack against ace 5. Hold it, please. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go. 11-4. 6 deuce here. We're gonna check. And then also we're going to be giving away qualifier tickets to the stream boat. So someone is going to be able to come onto the stream boat in the tropics, basically, at the end of March, full expenses paid, and come hang out with us on a boat. So that's coming up pretty soon. I'm going to call here. And a 3 on the turn. We pick up a gutter, and we still have 2nd pair. And a bet of 3K. It's a big old bet. A lot of draws, though, so it makes sense for them to bet that size with their range. 5 on the river. All the draws brick. We don't block too many. We have the deuce, which blocks a few straight draws, but hardly anything. So overall, I think this is going to be a call on the river. Hands they could sort of bluff with on the turn are 9-8, 9-7, 8-7, any 4x, spades, clubs. So 6 deuce, 2nd pair is a pretty good bluff catcher. If I was them and I was choosing a strategy here, I would overbet. And they do overbet, which is good. So they're thinking about the game correctly. I think, anyways, or they're thinking about it in GTO perspective. But at the same time, it doesn't really change our situation here. They have way too many bluffs in their range and not enough value hands that want to do this, so we call. And they do have 9-8, so we sniff that one out, but I don't think they made any mistakes. I think they have a pretty good candidate to bluff. Maybe they could choose 9-8 without the club, like they could choose the offsuit 9-8s that don't block spades and clubs. Maybe they have a few too many bluffs if they choose this combo, but overall I think their sizing that they choose to bluff on the river was good, and I think our thought process is good too. Let's go up to the queens. 4 of 19, and yes, that is good news against King 8. Can we hold the King 8 though? Can we hold it, Dottie? Let's go. Up to 63k, we're down to 18, it pays 11. The final 3 tables of the 11 rebuy 6 max. I've dreamed of this moment for an hour or so. We raise the jacks, get 3-bet from a pretty deep stack. I'm just going to call here. Definitely the best hand I just call. We're going to 4-bet queens, kings, aces, and ace king. They bet 6,100. We'll call. 5 in the turn. We'll check. Check, check. And yeah, we're going to block bet the river. This is dumb, but we get it in given how much money's in the pot. It sucks, dude. Oh. I'm questioning everything, Chet. What just happened? Uh-oh, reshove. Okay, sweat this one. Shows an ace. All right, we're doing well, though. We're doing swell. We're doing excellent. We're doing so poorly. We're dead. We've died. You may have won the battle, but you also win the war. GG. We're away from the next page. I'm 6 to 21. All right, ace queen. This is a big moment, guys. 4 of 12. Can we win the flip? Ace queen against 5s. Come on, get there. Yes. Let's go. 150 coming our way. We're down to 11 in a very good spot. Almost at this final table, man. And we are in 3rd place right now with 239k. Let's keep it rolling. And we see a 3x on the button. We're going to get this in. Definitely have enough equity here. Oh, they have jacks. They slow played us. Doesn't really matter. If they open shove, we have to call anyways. But, still not ideal. Oh, final table and queens! And queens? Oh my goodness. I missed the final table bus. Alright, we're gonna open. You guys know what to do. Let's go. $50 locked up. First place is 455 though. Good luck to everyone at the final table. We open up the queens. 4 of 9. Oh, it could hurt if we get 3-bet by MBSec. Because then we just like 4-bet and we get it in. And like, you know. God, MBSec just putting us in the dumbest spot. We 4-bet queens, but like we might just fold 10s given the ICM. I don't think we can get away from queens though. Come on, queens, come on. There we go. Okay, so we see a raise, call, and then a squeeze to 25k. We're doing pretty well against this range for calling on the button. I'm going to call and then probably fold if they come over the top. 8s against 6s. Here we go, guys, to get down to 12 and to pick up 56,000 chips. Let's go. That's a set. Good stuff. All right, let's open this up. Wow, they shoved 23 big blinds. We call. It's too strong of a hand. God, it sucks to flip. That's a set. That's a full house. Let's go. 560k. We got him. We're in the lead of this tournament. Woo! Let's go. It sucks to flip, but we flipped well, Chet. We're in the money here. $75 locked up. It's 583 for the win. Ace down to 11. It's kind of a big hand, Chet. The 4-bet's going in, Dottie. The 4-bet's going in. 26k. Sounds good to me. And I limped the button, by the way. Interesting play. But I didn't want to shove for 22 big blinds, and I didn't want to raise fold or raise call the small. I'm going to call here. They call the 4-bet. Bet 15k. Quite small. Wow, we just turned the nuts over here as well. They call king in the turn. We do lose to kings now. Beat ace king. Get called by the ace of clubs. Naked. We have the nuts over here. F and ace, he folds. Okay. We're up to 661 in the 5 rebuy. And Kirkland is really tanking here. Maybe trying to wait through the delay or something. No, they fold. Okay. Let's go over to the ace 10. We are down to 4-handed, guys. 4-handed. And they shove for 11 big blinds. Oh, it's close. It's close, but I think it's a call. Against 8s. Oh, that's an ace. Hold. Hold it. Let's go. 300k. Coming our way. We're up to 822. So we can limp shove over this 25 big blinds, depending on what their size is. They've done this quite a bit. Or we can limp call. I think limp shove. We could limp re-raise fold. Limp re-raise call kind of sucks, but I think limp shove is going to be better with our ace blocker. Against King Jack, we're ahead. No! Oh, we get it in good for 50 big blind pot. For a 50 big blind pot, Chet. We lose. Oh, this is so sick. The sickness and the health of my life was in the balance. We're on the comeback trail now. We're gonna fold. Raise to 40k, a shove for 400, and a call. King queen against ace 4. Hold ace 4 to ladder the tournament. Let's go. We're heads up, Chet. $343 locked up, but oh, there's more for first. Ooh, okay, here's a hand. Let's move all the chips in. They don't like to fold. We know this about them. We know they don't like to fold the all-in shoves. 5-4 suited. Can't call a shove. We get a walk, though. We could limp call. I'm just going to open shove, though. We have 8 big blinds. Take it down. Back to 9. Back to limping. Ace king! Yes! Come on. Come on, dude. Call this one. Please call this one. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, don't call this one, man. There we go. Okay. I was worried they're going to find a call on that one. Sevens! Come on, dude. Let's go. Let's do it, man. Sevens against ace 4. Can we hold? We need to dodge the club. Yes! 400k. We're coming back in the match. We're going to take this thing down, I think. Do we want to open the 10 deuce? No. I'm going to fold. Yeah, I'm going to limp. The intention of getting this all in if they raise or shove. They check. Okay, ace 10 6. Most of their aces they're going to raise, so I'm not too worried about that. Our hand does benefit from some protection here, so we're going to make it like 27k. They min raise to 54. This doesn't make any sense. They probably don't have any aces. I don't think they have any aces. We limped. They checked 13 big blinds deep. They min raise. They bet 75,000. Again, I don't buy this. I think I'm going to stack off with sevens. Like, they're saying that they flop 10 6 or 10 6. And the rest is like flush draws and straight draws. Unless they limped an ace, but I don't know about that. King is a pretty bad river. 10-8. I don't know. I don't know how to explain that one. That's just weird. Check raise is pretty good here. We have a gutter and we have 2 overcards, and this is a board they're going to miss a lot. So we're going to check shove and try and pick up that 200k in the middle, or get there. They snap with 8s. We need a 10 or a 6. 7's not going to do it. GG, you guys. $345 for second place. I did my best. We're going to fall a little bit short. Okay, but we do have another deep run going on. We're first of 8 here. Limp, we get a raise to 14,000. We do have the ace, though. We see a bet of 9,700. Little bit too deep to want to check raise this all in here. Ace king against queen 5 is all in. Oh, the shorty. No! We are at the FT, guys. We are at the FT. We see a 7 on the turn here, which makes things interesting for us. So we're down to 6. Goes check, check. We'll check the river. Check, check. We take it down, and here we go. You know the deal by now. Lemon Lion hype. Final table of the 11 rebuy 6-max. We are coming in 2 of 6 with $135 guaranteed. First place is going to be $583. But more importantly, the title. This is our second final table of the day. It's been a pretty good start to the day, if I say so myself. Abgilia is going to raise to 12k. We're going to fold to 710. 5 minutes blinds are up to 3,507k. Pocket 9s here. Shove. All right, here we go. We are going to call. There's a bit of ICM here in that it would suck to lose because we'd go to last. But 9s are too strong. We have a flip. We don't want to see a flip. 10. 10 or 9. No. Not the flip champions today, guys. We're down to 62k. 10 big blinds, and now we're in 4th place. Ace 9 for 12 big blinds. We're going to move all in here and hope to get called by worse or not called. Both are fine. Called by better. Okay. How about the little club ball? How about a little club? I'm in 4th place, you guys, for 243. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I'm going to host someone else in the listing for sure. Lots of great streamers going on right now. And maybe you'll get a bonus tonight. But if not, tomorrow, full session as intended. Okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. But until tomorrow, we'll see you later.